Detach yourself from people who betrayed you. Forgiving does not mean that you should attach yourself to them. There is this situation that you forgive people, they come back, they do the same thing again and again. And most of the time, the last one may be a very tough one that person may not survive. So you don't give people the opportunity to hurt you again. Hello, welcome to this episode of Freedom. Today I want to talk about betrayal, the pain of betrayal. Most times, betrayal do come from people we trust the most. It could be anybody, families, relationships, marriage, or whatever, co-workers, friendship. The pains of betrayal is a kind of pain that anyone that has not experienced it will never understand. It's just like a common thing to them. The pain people feel when they are betrayed by people they trust can change their lives forever in a negative or positive way. Sometimes some people, when they are betrayed by someone, they want to do the same thing to someone else. That is their revenge. They are not actually revenge on the person that hurt them, but anyone. For example, if a man is betrayed, like used and dumped by a woman, and they will actually build that mindset of having any other opposite sex as an enemy. So they want to fight back. They are not fighting the same person, and they are against women. That is an example, the way people react after betrayal. It can change them forever. A good person will become evil. A good man can turn into a beast because of that experience. It will be difficult to trust again. And another way is someone can learn to be more careful from their past experience and let it go. It takes a long time to recover from betrayal, pain, or trauma. That trauma that person went through is severe. The healing process takes a long time. And if we are around such people, we know what happened to them. Don't see it as a common thing. Help them. That is why you see some people loses their minds. Or they say, the wife just dumped him. That is why he's now like this. Or since he met the wife on the bed with another man. It happens to men. Men have their ways of suffering too. It's even worse because in that case, women are stronger. What men do to women 5 times, if it happened to them worse, some of them may just lose their mind. In that area, that men are not strong. So that is why you see men easily hurt themselves, like committing suicide when things happen to them. Things that it won't be for long, but a man can just not just the ego of a man, But the the trauma, they cannot, their mind is not strong enough to hold it like the women do. That is why you see they hate their lives, because somebody leave there, don't leave me, if you leave me I die. You hear most of that from men, not women. So we need to be very careful the way we treat people around us. We need to be I just like to talk about this because I know what pains mean. I know what betrayals means. And I pray that it does not happen to anyone. But I also pray for God to open your eyes to see everyone that is around you. And we should try to choose wisely, because there are very good people out there. There are also good people who need good people to have a relationship with. If you are a woman, you are being in a toxic marriage or relationship, you may think life is like that. That is why most of the time you hear something like, all men are like that. All women are like that. It's not true. I thought the same way many years ago until I met my husband, and I now know another side, another side of a coin, and I'm grateful to God. I will never, though I have never really used that word, all men are the same. Or there are women also. There are also men who met women and realize that all women are not the same. Everybody has their kind of heart. Even when you are hungry, there are things you cannot do. Some time ago, I was in France around some ladies. I heard things that my ear was like, oh God, horrible things that some women do to men to punish them. Horrible. I can't even say this because it's irritating. So, some men may think they are in charge, hurting women, but they don't know how these women are ravaging every day. They think they are in control by treating the woman bad. Like my husband used to tell me that the life of a man is in the hands of a woman. After God is a woman. Because that woman can decide what to do with your life just in a second. This is deep. Many people will not understand it. But I pray for God to give us good hearts, to have feelings for our fellow human, to know that we don't need to hurt anybody.